Hey, boys. Okay, this is my sister. I sent her a video about me and my mom, and I emailed her. I've been emailing her for a long time, about my mom. Like I need help with my mom. That like I was gonna take her in. Like she needed help. Um, I didn't know what to do. And the family comes back at me like, your mom's grown up, she knows what she's doing this and that. I'm like, it's not right. What my mom's doing is not right. Anyways, this is people of God, Jesus, people who go to church. These are fucking people that go to church. Michelle, my sister, she says, you did this to yourself. You clearly hate everyone, and you said yourself you don't need anyone. If you don't need anyone, stop contacting me. Keep playing victim. That won't get any in life. That won't get anything in life. You talk to dad apparently, and whatever else you think is talking to you. So keep doing what you're doing with their help. There's nothing I can do for you. You never did anything for me anyways, Michelle. Your oldest son is 18 years old now. Wrong. 19, bitch. 19. If he wants to see you, then nobody can stop him. It's his choice. Are you clearly realizing that narcissist family, like, they're gonna say, no, your mom's crazy. Don't go to her. Don't go to her. I'm the only one, Michelle. You're fucking crazy. You know that? Like, it's really mind-boggling how I'm telling you I needed help, and you're saying that I'm a victim. Like, I'm playing the victim. Really, really, Michelle, really. Um, he's not going to come to me. None of my kids are going to come to me because the family is telling everyone, to my kids, talking shit to my kids, saying that I'm not healthy, I'm a dangerous person. Really, is that going to help my kids come to me? If it weren't for your mom, you'd be out on the street. Yet, despite all the evil things you said about her, she continued to love you and tries to help you. She doesn't have to let you live with her. She loves you. Narcissist right there. So I put, okay, my mom does not love me. Let me get that clear. She does not love me. I'm holding her accountable for what she did. She created me. She fed me fucking lies and bullshit. She doesn't do anything for my heart or my soul. She destroys it. Whatever I want to do, if I want to become better than myself, what is that for? What is that for? But the universe and my grandmother, the one that I've never met, I've never seen, but I'm named after her. Hold on. Hold on. My grandmother told me to hold on. And she gave me music for that reason. She gave me music to communicate. Now, people of God and Jesus will say that that is from a God, from the book itself. No. No. I'm not connecting those two, and I will not, because my grandmother told me don't. This is to my sister. This is a response to her. Pedophiles, you are a narcissist acting like you care. I didn't do this to myself. You clearly are a hateful person. Mom tried to throw herself in front of a car after court. I told you about Mom long ago, that I needed help with her. This is murder. I'm making a documentary about monsters like you. I will get my justice when I'm dead. My sons were kidnapped. I speak the truth, and I have emails to prove it. P.S. Your mommy didn't care for you girls either. Dad was abused sexually as a child, and that's why he did what he did to us. Shame on you. Shame on you for blaming me when I needed help. gosh, and Cookie's dad too. That's a whole other train wreck there. You will be known in Hollywood, I promise. With all my heart, you will know who I am. Someone was touching my boys, and if you think I'm going to keep letting this go on, you are truly sick. Since your mom is dead too, why don't you do something with your life? Meanwhile, your nephews are being molested and abused, just like what happened to Marky. You guys let that happen. But since Marky won't remember until he has children of his own one day, adults in the family hiding pedophiles should be locked up too. Mandy should have been there, but money was more important than her family. Dad died trying to support his family, and look what you are doing. I talked to Dad in making a documentary about life after death, because our voice matters, but clearly if you want to keep running away from your responsibility, keep doing it. You won't live long enough anyways. Charlie died. I guess you can say I'm talking to him too. So sad that family has to keep lying and praying to a false prophet. Hollywood is fake. I guess New Kids on the Block was just brainwashing you into thinking that it was okay for adults to rape children in the name of Jesus. If you would educate yourself on where you came from, that would help you out a lot. But narcissists don't like to be wrong. I won't get anywhere in life if people won't if people keep getting away with with abusing me. You don't know the story, and if you always hated me, if you don't know the story, and you always hated me, and that's a fact. I will not go away until you are in jail or dead. It's either me or you. So I wish you pray for me to die. Then maybe you'll get what you want and I won't bother your precious life anymore. I really, really go educate yourself on narcissists and pedophiles, because that's what you are. Childhood traumas come back up in adulthood. I sent you emails asking for help way before this bullshit. I will prove to the world that there's no God or Jesus, just people trying to get away with raping children. Some adult you are acting like you care. Doesn't make sense when I prove about pedophiles, but it's a family member. If it's a family member, it doesn't count. You are sick, Michelle. I hope Mark and Stacy will know that when it's their time to start a family, that their mother and aunt wasn't there for them. Grooming, 100% grooming those kids. Maddie was a victim of your hate too. Child abuse goes on because your hate. I saw too much and I will speak my truth. There's no reason for me to lie. There's no reason for me to lie. I have no reason to lie. 666. What is the point of life if we can't enjoy being free to do what we love to do? Praying for life is not free. Pain for life is not freedom. It's slavery. 666. So, Michelle, that's my long ass. God damn, Michelle. I hate you so much. And Auntie and Bina are like on my ass. Oh, my aunties are on me. Oh, I miss them so much. I miss my aunts a lot. And my grandpa, I didn't know them. I don't know them. My grandpa I didn't know, but my aunt Bina and auntie, I knew a little bit of them. Little. I was very young when they died, so I barely got to know them. So I asked, when I was little, a lot of death happened to me real fast. A lot of family members kept dying real fast, and I asked, when I just start getting comfortable, they die. Like, just I was in the moment. I was in limbo. I think I felt like at the time when I was little. Now that I think about it, because I was scared of death when I was little. Like, I don't want to die. I want to enjoy it. And now it's like, eh. I've been there. It's very peaceful. The weather's perfect. You get to hear things. You're in tune. You feel more. You're just more joyful. But that's if you have things organized. What's important for me right now is that the missing children's voices, their lives and their voices matter. More importantly, they matter because they're missing. We should take this fire, this opportunity with this fire, to educate ourselves on a new direction. Now we have a clean slate. That land needs to be preyed on and let it grow and not be touched. Let nature take its course and let nature give us away. Give us away. This is a clean slate. This was planned out for the new the Olympics time. The Olympics. Hey Alexa, when is the Olympics?
The 2026 Winter Olympics are scheduled to start in Cortina d'Ampezzo, Italy on Friday, February 6, 2026 and end on Saturday, February 21st, 2026.
Hey Alexa, turn up volume, please. Hey Alexa, turn up volume, please. Hey Alexa, when is the Olympics in LA?
According to an Alexa Answers contributor, the 2028 Summer Olympics is scheduled to take place from July 21st to August 6, 2028 in Los Angeles, California.
Okay, I don't want to be here. I want to be dead. I just don't want to be here. But my dad's like, don't worry, like, you're going somewhere, but you might not be dead. I don't know. I don't know. Um, yeah, my mom's using this as an excuse. Like, you talk about death all the time, this and that. Like, yeah, I talk about death all the time. I talk about dying all the time because I know it's a blessing. Because I know it's like there's life after death. There's a reason. And other people, like my mom, she just wants to die, so she doesn't have to deal with this shit anymore. Like for me, it's like I don't want to deal with it, but I can know I'm more powerful. Like I'll have more voice on the other side. Technology. I'm in technology, so um, like what Michael Jackson was doing. Like he hasn't fulfilled the prophecy. So do I. So do all these other celebrities because they they saw something. They knew something. Um, uh, I didn't want to talk to my mom. I really didn't. I didn't want to talk to her. It took me 5 years, and that was hard for me. Once I did that and had the kids come and see her, I filmed it, and it was hard for me because I'm like, wow, it's just I wanted to see what she would do, and she didn't want to be there with the kids. She just wanted to work, 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 and I'm like, no, mom, like no, stop. Be there for the kids. I stopped. I came to talk to you because I told everybody in the family that I send out letters and stuff and trying to make amends and try to find out what's happening. Because my dad always wanted family. My dad wanted to be with family. But my mom kept sabotaging it every fucking time. We could never go out anywhere because my mom would always pick a fight with my dad. My dad had such fucking bad anxiety with people. And my parents were embarrassed of their kids. I could Everyone's saying that my mom could put me on the street, my mom could put me on the street and this and that. It's like, right? Right? She could have killed me a long time ago. She did put me out in the street when I was a teenager, when I was in school. ended up getting a boyfriend in high school. In high school, I didn't live with my parents. I got married. I was living with my boyfriend in high school. I'm trying to hold my mom accountable for what she did. So the people that are in the streets, the homeless people, they are victims of horrible crimes. Victims. They're victims. These homeless people are victims, and then they end up using drugs because a dead victim can't speak out to a narcissist. Like that's a they think that's God's prayer. That's God's answer to them. Like, oh, no more. They're not gonna bother me anymore. They're dead and gone. Wrong. Wrong. My dad's helping me because he's like, there's a lot of people that are blocked from me that are trying to get to me, and my dad's like, that's because of the curse. That's because of the curse. This and that. And I'm like, okay. Because they need to heal. So I don't hear things. I'll, like, occasionally, that's very rare, I'll hear things, but I'll sense it, I'll feel it, I'll see billboards, or when I'm like, I'll close my eyes. This is a game I like to do. I'll do my eyes like 15, I'll close my eyes for 15 minutes, maybe 10 minutes, maybe 5 minutes, but I'll close my eyes, and then I'm just asking, like, what should I do? Just like, what should I do, and just leave it alone. Just like, whenever I open my eyes, just give me a sign, what I need. I'll open my eyes, and I'll see something. I'll see something, and it will have like it'll kind of complete a sentence. A license plate will say good one, or nice job, or SOS, or 144, or 444, or something like that, or 666. And then a billboard will pop up, who hurt you, or in a bus will come by, and it'll have like a movie, you know. Those are all signs. The bus, for instance, the bus, what's the bus number, what's the bus route, um, that's all numbers, because numbers talk to you. So then I'll go from there, because each number is different. Each, it talks to you. um, I do get, okay, like my mom's still alive, and sometimes I'll be like, it used to happen a lot more when I was little. I would be sleeping, or I'll be in the kitchen, and I think I hear my mom, and I'm like, yeah, no, I didn't say anything. Oh, it's just like that. It's just like that. I'll get like that with my dad. And to me, it's a recording. To me, those are like recording. Um, where I also notice, I have to be careful, because I know other spirits will do that. Like, that wasn't my mom. My mom's right there, you know? It's just a recording in the room. Like, to me, that will always symbolizes a recording in a room. I asked that with my dad. When my dad was still alive, his voice in that house would always do that. It would always carry far away. I didn't say. He would laugh. I didn't say anything. Wasn't me. Nope. And right now I'm just getting like, whoa, trickster energy. It's just something that you just want to go and check up on. Like, it's just somebody that wants you to go and check up on that person. So usually when you hear that, it's just like, okay, check up on them, see what they're doing. If not, that means somebody's doing something to them to trickster energy. So you're getting that crossfire kind of type thing. So occasionally I can hear my dad, but I'm like, is it him or is it not? Either way, I have to go check up on him. Um, Now he did that to me when somebody tried to come into the house. I'm not being paranoid. Like I'm not. It really did happen. Someone tried to come to the house, and they they unscrewed the light bulb, and they tried to come in, but before that I smelled smoke, and I was before that happened. I was watching a documentary on how like when people start doing something, they'll smoke like a pack or something. They'll smoke heavily right before they're gonna do it. It helps them. And my ancestors are saying like before war or something, they would smoke tobacco and stuff like that to think. And all of a sudden, I remember when I came home from the hospital, like the I smelled smoke, cigarette, a lot of it, and I'm like, someone's thinking of something, and I'm like, I'm gonna go check what it is, what's going on, and that's as soon as that happened, and that whole incident happened so fast where I tried to grab the door and lock it, and he had already grabbed the door, and as soon as I turned my body around, and like, what the hell was that? Like, I just hear my dad going, "Stupid! What were you thinking? Always lock it. He's not going to get you. Like, he doesn't have you." Like, and I'm like, what do you, like, I felt really stupid. Like, my dad's right. I should have locked it. I shouldn't assume that Lauren got my back. I really should have locked the damn door. And it brought me back to a child's state of mind. It really did. Um, so Dan Escamilla did what he did to me, and I had to play a really like a part. Like the dead me, I was already like it killed me. Like that part that happened to me, like I was no longer that person. I had to like cry so much to be like, oh my gosh, what did I? I'm now have to mourn. I have to like. I did a lot. That's where my baby comes in. Joseph comes in a lot. Um, and um, I was scared. There was a moment in the Golden West apartments. No, not in the Golden West. The Springdale apartments, boys, where like I'm playing this fucker. I'm playing this fucker. Like I'm pretending. Like I'm pretending I'm not who I am. Like I'm getting information. Like I'm a spy. I'm an undercover spy. In the moment it hits me is where I'm left in the room and you boys are home. He comes to visit, and Lauren's usually there. And this time Lauren went to go get Beba and Crystal and Junior, or no, Beba and Crystal to come over, and he left me with Dan, and I had you boys in the room. I think I had Desi and Colin in the room. Anthony, I think he went with. I was scared. That was a moment where I'm like, what the fuck happened to me? And he was crippled already. He was in an accident, car accident, or he was in a motorcycle accident. In that moment, I was scared. I didn't want to be with that fucker in my apartment with my kid in there. I just wanted him out. I did not want to be left alone with him in there. I did not feel easy. Like, I stayed in mostly in the room with my kid, and he stayed in the living room. And I feel like Lauren took forever, ever. I hated that feeling. And I'm like, does Dan know, like, how bad he's hurting his cousin? Does Dan know, like, the dirty ways that this is not going to come back at him? How does Dan not know that this is going to come back at him? How does he not know? And then Lauren, I'm like, man, Lauren, whatever you have done to me, you made me look like a dumbass. Like, and the whole community knew. The whole community knows. I would put up fake shit online, see if I get people. The moment Lauren Tapia said it was quits online, like, that's when everyone starts coming out. Like, all right. I knew it. Disgusting. This whole society is groomed. And the church has a lot to do with this. Who funded those slave ships? The Pope. The Vatican. Who forced black people to believe in the Bible and to believe Jesus Christ was a savior? My birthrights were taken away. And when narcissists gets caught in a lie in their ego trip, they sound like my sister Michelle. And she's the one that told me, don't go to the cops. What is it going to do for me? Exactly. My mom does the same thing. Go ahead, call the cops. Go call the cops. Exactly. I call the cops, and what? I need backup. You're supposed to help me out. No, you'd be like, no. My mom wouldn't help me. My mom. Children don't have money. And I'm coming from a child's point of view. I'm still screaming for help. I have autism. And I'm a retard. Of course I'm going to be out in the street. That's what the teachers wanted for me in the first place. That's what teachers want for all special ed kids, to be on the streets so they can whore themselves out. The first time I got drunk was in high school. The first time I got drunk was I was in high school. So these teachers know exactly what they're doing. Gavin Newsom needs to go to prison. Trump needs to go to prison. How many lives, how many children's lives are they ruining right now? This is genocide. We are under attack. And our military is letting it happen. It's our own damn people. Its own people. It's a human race fighting amongst human race. It's right now it's children versus adults. Anthony, I know you're 19. I know you can, I'm fighting. I'm still fighting to be heard, and I'm not heard. I'm a victim, but I'm not going. I'm still fighting to be heard. I'm still like I'm a survivor, victim. I just want to live, but I'm not gonna play. Oh, everyone else is a victim too. Like I'm hearing now. Oh, I don't like the word victim. I hear that a lot now on this YouTube shit. Well, you are. You is. But you're not anymore. That's the point. Wait, yeah, you're gonna keep being a victim. Okay, that's hard. And if people don't want to see that you're a victim of the same bullshit, and people are not gonna believe you, you just have to keep fighting. Just all right. It will come back at them. But that victim card, that victim, it's kind of like a badge. It's kind of like, no, I'm not going to let anyone else be a victim. I'm going to be the last victim. You know, that's the way I see it. I'm tired of this abuse. I'm seeing something, say something, and people of Hollywood keep acting, oh, God this, God that. Oh, that's why we're in this shithole anyways in the first place, because you don't want to go back to Mother Nature. You don't want to go back to where we used to be, Native American style. Something tells me something horrible is coming now. The ancestors will come to us in children form, and we must listen to the children, and the children have the answers. The children know the way. I love you, boys, and I'll see you soon.